multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about how to avoid death. Yes. Now, we're going to basically break it down how to utilize astrology. But of course, if you're not really into astrology, we're going to get into the time, aka the time. Yeah, the time of the day, which we got 23 hours in a day. So we're going to also be using time to basically where you can pinpoint your alarm clocks and set your alarm clocks to know what kind of energies and frequencies and vibrations that you're going to basically be enduring. Whether you outside, whether you're in your house, whether you're on the internet, these are the energies that's basically are going to be taking place and what to expect when these energies take place. You know what I'm saying? Because the stars never lie. You know what I'm saying? You can always put yourself in circumstances and situations where you can avoid conflict. You can avoid being at certain areas. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes real deep too. You know what I'm saying? And it never lies. Like, it never lies. Like, once you know this shit, you will know what to do, what not to do. These things can play on a huge level where you could just basically be going outside, wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Wrong scenarios. And of course, we also going to be breaking down the alignments, aka your alignments too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a astrological weather pattern, aka you going through extremes. Because remember, we're going through a 360 spiral. What goes around comes around. So you could be receiving good karma, or you could be receiving bad karma, or you could be in a circumstance situation where you with certain individuals that have a lot of bad karma. They got a dark cloud over their motherfucking head. And of course, what's going on, you in that vortex. Now, you basically picking up these energies. You're paying attention to their surroundings and circumstances and situations that can basically play out and get you in a catastrophic event. So you need to understand and understand that time is very important. You need to be aware of time. You need to know what you're getting yourself into. And of course, you got to always protect your energy, protect your frequency, protect your vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know when these shit's going to take place. But of course, when we utilize astrology, we know ourselves. These things won't basically be too much of a heavy emphasis. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a certain place, at a bar. That bar would get shot up. Why? Why did that bar get shot up? Because certain people, places, and things that's going through an astrological event, they what the pattern was basically too mixy, too out of proportion. So of course, what happens and what plays out into these mechanisms is they receive these bad vibes. You know what I'm saying? Either they get killed, they get hurt, injured, or brutalized. These things take place. Or somebody may be trying to get revenge on somebody. You might be at the wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? So these things really can play out deep. You know what I'm saying? Or you got spiteful people out here. You just got people, places, and things that's willing to start violence to basically get you into that proportion. That's why you got to always be aware. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be mixy and mingle. You know what I'm saying? Also, know where the aspects of what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got the moon in Scorpio, moon in Pisces, moon in Cancer. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to really get into these alignments and we're going to basically break these things down. Of course, time varies. Time changes too. But once you know the general aspect of these times, you'll be all right. Then of course, when we going through season patterns and season changes, these things change. So of course, you got to be willing to go up to these current events and basically make sure you utilize your convictions. You know what I'm saying? Take power and control over your issues. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about how much you can handle, how much you can basically be able to take when weathering the storm. Can you weather the storm real good, or will you get outmatched or outweighed by the storm? So these things go real deep. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no pseudoscience. It's millions of times that I experienced these circumstances and situations. Of course, I was aware these things basically play out. Whether it's somebody getting shot, killed, death, you know what I'm saying, car crashes, accidents, you know what I'm saying, these shits go deep, you know what I'm saying. But we about to basically break down some certain alignments that you're going to be basically experiencing. Now, these can be general and these can be internal. But of course, we're going to start with you as an individual, you know what I'm saying. Now, when we talking transits, the sun is your actions, you know what I'm saying. The moon is your reactions. The moon is really who you are. The moon basically controls your inner. It's pretty much stronger than your sun sign, because you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for your inner world, there won't be no outer world for you to basically experience. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts within. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're trying to create or manifest, it starts within. You got to do the internal work. You got to do the esoteric work. You got to do the energy work. So basically, we're about to get into this shit right now. So of course, when you got your sun opposing Pluto, you could be going through actions and circumstances and situations of you taking power and control over things, or someone trying to take power and control over your actions. When we got this going through now, the houses play a huge reference too, because you got to know what house these things are going to basically be transiting. Now, if it's transiting to your 8th house, this is basically like a behind the scenes death, transformation, birth, aka you can utilize Scorpio. We'll be talking about 8th house. Now, your actions, that's going to be dealing with actions and power controls. Now, we got your sun conjunct Mars. Mars is basically like, you would say Aries. Basically, it's like also Scorpio too, because you know, Scorpio is like the water sign. Aries is like the fire sign. So, of course, it's like a co-ruler when you're talking Scorpio. Now, when you got sun conjunct Mars, right? This is, especially if you got this in your 8th house, you're going to be experiencing, aggression, passion, motivation. You know what I'm saying? This can also put you in situations where you may be trying to get into racing on a highway or somebody, you know what I'm saying, aggressive people, you know what I'm saying? You may pick up these energies, and of course you may put yourself in a situation wanting to drive and speed too, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know yourself, you ain't know what you're gonna be picking up these days, you can get yourself in a car accident, and these things can play out in catastrophic events and moments too. Also, when you got Sun square Venus, this is basically money, cars, values, or whatever. If your sun is square Venus, know what I'm saying, your actions can be going through a learning process where somebody's trying to learn about what you got, what you have, what you got the value, what you got the offer and shit. And of course, they may be very jealous too, because they see that you got these things, and of course, and they willing to basically put up circumstances and situations to basically take these things from you, whether it's money, jewelry, cars, clothes, or whatever that, or hoes, or if you got a certain alignment where you basically dealing with something that you got the love or desire offer. Now I'm saying people may be hating on you, so watch out for these alignments too. When you got Sun trine Neptune, you know what I'm saying, this is the gift to utilize illusions and imagination. You know what I'm saying, somebody may be in their illusions about you, may be in your imaginations about something that you want to possess or basically take into participation, you know what I'm saying? Or you can basically be dreaming about these things that you don't have, you know what I'm saying? They can put you in an illusion, whether you're in an abusive relationship and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? To the point, you know what I'm saying? Because Neptune represents Pisces, you know what I'm saying? So you can put yourself in an illusion in a circumstance situation where you may not know what you're doing. When the truth down comes to reality, you realize you did some shit. And now look, these are the catastrophic events or chaos or scenarios that you're playing with. Now these are a lot of alignments, but these things can basically take place in shape or form in your life, especially if you don't know how these things can erupt. Now, these are just opportunities, learning process, gifts, and of course, these are conjunctions too, where things can basically become like where these snakes can come fully in your backyard. You don't know where they are. You don't know how to pinpoint them unless you really look clear and you have a lot of clarity and clairvoyance when you're going through your day. Also, when we got motherfucking sun. Now when you got the transit, when you got the sun transit with your Mars, this can basically be dependent on things relating to aggressiveness, power, aggression, you know what I'm saying, motivation. Some people could be motivated about certain things, and they see that you in the spotlight. So of course they may try to bring their aggression towards you, and of course these things can get very crazy. So now when we got the sun sextile moon, this is opportunities for your actions and your reactions. Your moon is who you are. Now I'm saying sun sextile moon relating to like responses from people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying, the way people, places, and things, how you respond to them may be at opposite. Or this is an opportunity for them to act on these things. And of course, you have an opportunity to act on how people respond to you. So these can play out in different magnitudes. Now when you got the sun opposite Mercury, the way people think and communicate can be at odds with the way they get into perspectives. They can be getting into a whole lot of convos, details, trying to analyze your actions and things of that nature, especially the way you think and basically the way you interact with people. You know what I'm saying? They may not like how you interacting with them and shit. So these can play out scenarios where they may try to kill you or you may try to kill them. You know what I'm saying? Arguments and things of that nature, disagreements and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You not sharing the ball, and people, places, and things, not expressing things that you may not like or you may not like from them too. So it can go deep. Now we got the sun in conjunction. Your sun is in conjunction with your sun. This is misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? This is opposites. You know what I'm saying? So you can be at a misunderstanding point, or others may be at a misunderstanding point with you. You know what I'm saying? Or you may be at a misunderstanding point with certain people that's into your day-to-day life. So it's like misunderstandings can lead into oppositions or circumstance situations where you can become a catastrophic moment. Also, we got Mars in your 4th house too. This can deal with private matters, you know what I'm saying? Issues at home, things can be taken, disruptions, Know what I'm saying? You, of course, Mars falls in the fourth house. So, of course, you could be going through experiences, circumstances, situations where actions and events can lead down the road where someone can get hurt, someone can be harmed, someone can be fucked with. Know what I'm saying? That's like basically a bird. Now, if a bird have this transit, know what I'm saying? If the mother leaves the bird in the nest, know what I'm saying? A big-ass bird or someone can basically harm it, and the mother not there. So, of course, things can be fucked with on a certain magnitude. When you got the moon trine Pluto, you know what I'm saying? This is the gift for transformation, power, control issues with someone. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, moon trine Pluto, this is basically, you know, the moon falls here. So, of course, it could be circumstances and situations for people, places, and things to take opportunities to basically transform your ass. Or you may have to transform somebody and shit, where it comes down to scenarios with the way you react and respond to things. Moon opposite Mars. Now I'm saying obstacles, odds, and desires, passions, and motives can be at odds. Now I'm saying, so of course, you could put yourself in a circumstance situation where others may in conjunct and misunderstand, or y'all may have a disagreement where y'all might put yourself in an argumentative state. Now I'm saying someone be trying to take control of this, take control of that, a territory, a hood, or anything like that. Try not to be in these areas where you know you're not supposed to be around here. Also, we got motherfucking Uranus in your 10th house. This can basically be dealing with changes and rebellious and issues with your status, your career, how you could be seen. You know what I'm saying? You could be unseen quick. Depending on these trends and alignments can take huge effect in your life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody alignment is different. You know what I'm saying? Someone may be having this different alignment, someone may be having this different alignment. Everybody play out in different aspects and different terms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be in a rebellious energy where you have to rebel against somebody or someone stalking you, and maybe put yourself in a scenario where you have to kill a motherfucker. Also, moon opposite Jupiter. Now, moon opposite Jupiter, now I'm saying your experiences can be at odds with the way you react and respond to things. People can be at odds with your experiences and shit like that. They may not be with this shit. Now I'm saying you may be repping a certain gang, and motherfuckers may be like, yo, what the fuck is you repping? You can't rep this shit. Now I'm saying it goes deep. Now I'm saying also when you got Moon sextile Mars is an opportunity for assertive energies that can basically take place into matters. You know what I'm saying? Where your moons is your reaction and how you respond to things. You know what I'm saying? So this can be at odds too, where you may have something that others may not have. So of course it may hate on you, may drive towards you or do certain things that can get you up out of here. Moon trine Venus. Others' values can be at odds. You know what I'm saying? Like money, possession, any things of that nature. These things can be at odds. This is a gift for them to respond or react to things. Saturn, and your 4th and 8th, and your 4th house is basically private matters. 8th house, now I'm saying you can be found somewhere in the woods, or things can play out in catastrophic events. 12th house would be scenarios where it takes shape and form in your life, where you can actually get stabbed, actually get fucked up, killed, harmed, or shot at by the police or some shit. Anything can play. We're gonna get into that, but that'll be like a whole nother spectrum where I'll basically break that down. Moon square Mercury. This is basically analyzing scenarios with the way you think and communicate. You know what I'm saying? You react and respond to the way you think and communicate. These things can be at odds too, because you could create scenarios where things may not be how it's supposed to be playing out, where it can take place in your life, where it can come kill you. Moon conjunct Pluto is power control issues over others and things of that nature. Try to like not put yourself in scenarios of that. Try to step back and get out of that circumstance situation. Personalities can be at odds. Things you value can be at odds. These things can basically be took from you. Now, when we talking about death and transformation and power control issues, you know what I'm saying, the times where you need to basically be watching out for is like the general time would be like from 12 to 2, from 8 to 10, and from 4 to 6. Now, from 12 to 2 would basically be in the afternoon. That would be the Cancer hours, which is death and transformation. 8 to 10 would basically be Pluto hours. 8 to 10 p.m., where you basically dealing with Scorpio hours, which is death and transformation also. Now, Pisces hours would basically be from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., you know what I'm saying? But basically, being that we in a new time frame where we got the sun in Aquarius, where you need to watch out for these hours would basically be from, what we got here. This would be from 12 to 12:40, from 12 to motherfucking 50. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you keep track of these times where they're going to basically be displaying energies where you can be receiving or be at odds when it comes down to these scenarios. You don't want to put yourself in circumstance situations where these things can play out or be abrupt. So try to put yourself in a scenario